and gentlemen, welcome to my NFL Divisional Round predictions. Now, before this video starts, I want to let you guys know this video is pre-recorded. I made this on Tuesday because currently I'm in Denver. For those who don't know why I'm in Denver, before the season started, I made a ridiculous bet that said if the Broncos missed the playoffs, I would have to go and take a picture in front of their stadium wearing a clown wig. So that is what I'm doing in Denver, and I'm also going to be making a vlog that I'll hopefully have uploaded Friday. This is something completely out of my comfort zone, so I really hope you guys enjoyed that video or give it a chance if you guys didn't know about it. But I'm excited I get to do it, and I think it's going to turn out to be really entertaining for everyone. Anyway, as far as today's video goes with my divisional round predictions, I just want to let you guys know that my dad will once again be joining us for every pick. Dallas fans, you gotta understand, I am not responsible for what he's about to say. Please don't take it out on me. Anyway, as always, before we start, we got a couple of quick plugs, so don't forget to use code WyattzWorld on G Fuel or Prize Picks, where you can save yourself a discount on any G Fuel products or match up to $100 of your first deposit. But that's all I got. Let's get into my divisional round NFL predictions. Alright, so starting off, we've got Saturday, and it is Houston at Baltimore. Baltimore, you are supposed to be the best team in the league, so once again, this is where I am going to treat you like the best team in the league. I think Baltimore takes this in a very, very close dogfight, 21-17. Look, if you're a Baltimore fan and you're confident going into this game, you have every right to be, but if you are sleeping on the Texans, you are a dumbass. They've got a quarterback who appears to be the next coming of Patrick Mahomes with a surge of offensive talent that he brings up with him and introduces every single week. They got a defense that can make stops and generate turnovers. They've got a coach who can get them out of shit. But again, I am gonna treat Baltimore like the 13-4 team that they are. I'm gonna treat them like the 1 seed that they are. I'm gonna treat them like they're dangerous. Defensively, you guys will make plays, I think. Offensively, you will figure out ways to get down the field. You do every game. But this is a game where your coach cannot have balls that are too big for his pants, and what I mean when I say that is kick the fucking ball when you need to, John. Ravens win in this fantastic game. Dad, what are your thoughts?
Hello, WyattzWorld junkies. It's Wyatt's dad back with some more picks. Hey, last week I sucked the bag. 2 and 4. And I blame myself for 2 of those because I told you guys, I don't know, 3-4 weeks ago in the Pretender Bowl, Dallas against Philly, I didn't take my own advice. I actually didn't feel that either of the Bays had the ammunition to go ahead and take Dallas and Philly out and expose them, but they did. So congratulations to Tampa and to Green Bay. And I'm going to tell you a little secret. I was watching that Dallas game, and after Green Bay got up by a couple of touchdowns, I was actually rooting for them. I actually, in 50 plus years, it's the first time I've ever pulled for the Packers, but it was so enjoyable. I, after the game, went and washed my mouth out with soap. But I did pull for them, and they won, and it was really a blessing to see Jerry Jones afterwards interview. He was so sad. He doesn't have much time left. He was very disappointed. It reminded me of a story my grandpa once told me. Back before any of us, when people used to use the restroom, they'd have to pay to go in. They'd put a coin in to go in. And he said once there was an old guy that was in the stall. It reminded me of Jerry, and this was heard. Here I sit all broken-hearted, paid a nickel and only farted. That reminds me of Jerry because I think that's all he did. Jerry, get that axe out I sent you for Christmas. You're going to need it. Okay, folks, so this week we've got Houston at Baltimore. I apologize a little bit to the Baltimore fans because I didn't give them a lot of credit at the beginning of the year. I said that they were a boring team and I didn't think they had much of a chance. Well, I still think they're kind of boring to watch, but obviously they're a very good team. They're going to take on Houston, and Houston's a fun team. I think this is going to be an exciting game. I think it'll be closer than most people think, but I have to pick Baltimore to win this game 20-17.
Now moving on to Saturday night, we've got Green Bay at San Francisco. Fuck it, we ball. Green Bay wins 28-21. This is going to be the upset of the weekend. This is going to be the shock of the weekend. I think coming out of that Dallas game, Green Bay has a mindset of, okay, we can actually do this. They're going to spend the entire week throwing together some weird game plans. Jordan Love is going to ball out. Aaron Jones is going to ball out. And that defense is going to mimic what they did against Dallas, and Brock Purdy is going to shit his pants. The only thing holding Green Bay out of this is Joe Barry. He has got to clamp down. And I think he's going to, and this game is going to give us, like I said, the upset and shock of the weekend. Green Bay defeats San Francisco.
And we've got Green Bay at San Francisco. I rooted for the Packers a little bit when they were playing Dallas, but I'm not going to be rooting for them in this game. San Francisco is no Dallas Cowboys team. San Francisco has a coach with some imagination, also someone that can inspire his team. San Francisco has a stout defense, and they have a very innovative and flexible offense. I think they're going to go ahead and take care of the Packers. 31-24. I'll give the Packers a little credit for that beating of Dallas.
All right, now moving on to Sunday afternoon, we've got the Buccaneers at the Lions. This is going to be an electric game. Jared Goff versus Baker Mayfield, divisional round. These are going to be two guys that if everything comes down and nothing is working out, they are just going to start fucking hucking it, man. Tampa, I like you guys. You earned my respect this year. Baker earned my respect this year. But unfortunately, I got to pick your road to end right here. I think the team that can and the team that will is going to be the team that gets it done, and that is the Detroit Lions. They are this close to the end goal at this point. Dan Campbell will do anything to win a game, and if that means suiting up himself, then so be it. I think Jared Goff scorches the Tampa secondary, and the Lions are going to win in a shootout 30-26. Dad, what do you think?
Tampa Bay at Detroit. Last week I had picked the Rams to beat Detroit. Detroit was able to edge them out by a point. The Rams did expose Detroit's secondary, which is still my concern. They threw for 367 yards. But in this game, Baker Mayfield is much less than Matthew Stafford in terms of what you have to worry about. And then I think that the offensive line that Tampa has is not equal to that the Rams put out there. So I think Detroit's going to even get more pressure. I think they sacked Stafford 5 times. I think they'll get more pressure on him. I think Detroit wins this game 24-13.
All right, and now ending on Sunday night, we've got the Chiefs at the Bills, but I'm going to let my dad go first on this one. So, Dad, go ahead.
Kansas City at Buffalo. Beautiful game that the Buffalo Bills played. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Kansas City, yeah, they took care of Miami. It was one of the games that I got right, but they still didn't look real convincing in doing it, I didn't think. I think that in this particular game, Buffalo has the advantage because they're at home. They're going to turn the tables on Kansas City and take advantage of that kind of sluggishness that the Kansas City Chiefs have shown. You know, one thing I will say is consistent. Every game that I watch, Taylor Swift is in there, and thank God I had my Swifty bag with me. And, oh, you don't know what a Swifty bag is? I happen to have one here with me. I'll show you. It's a bag like this with 2 handles on it, and you get it ready, and when Taylor comes on, you can heave in it. So you can all get these online, but spend a little bit more money and get the ones like I do. Anyway, I like Buffalo to go ahead and take out Kansas City by a score of 24-14. A lot of crying and hollering by Mahomes afterwards, but it isn't going to do him any good. Take all those games to the bank, and maybe we will see you next week.
And now it is my turn to predict Kansas City at Buffalo. Look, Kansas City, I respect you. I think we respect each other. We go to war nearly every single year. This year we beat you in the regular season, but you didn't hear me get overly confident and gloat about it like I did a couple of years ago. You didn't see me jumping around and celebrating like I was a couple of years ago. No, it was a good win, but it didn't mean that much because I knew that this was probably going to happen again. Obviously, at the time, Buffalo was in a huge rut, but had everything worked out and they did win out the season, this is where we would be, and lo and behold, this is where the fuck we are once again. And I know what you're thinking right away, Wyatt. It hasn't worked out in the past. The Bills have never been able to beat the Chiefs in the playoffs. But you are foolishly misunderstanding something because those games have never been in Buffalo. Matter of fact, Patrick Mahomes has never had to play in Buffalo in front of the Bills Mafia. He's only had to play there during COVID, and yeah, they beat us. But the last I checked, that was in 2020. This is a position where I truly do believe the roles are reversed. I think the Bills are the better team right now. I think they've been playing the better football. And that's not taking anything away from Kansas City and their elite defense that they obviously have. But back when Kansas City kicked the Bills' ass in the playoffs, we had an elite defense. The Buffalo Bills are a team that was 6-6 with a 5% chance to win the division at one point this year. And we are now about to host our second home playoff game of the year, and this one's against Kansas City. Don't fucking tell me what is and what isn't possible. We can win this. We will win this. 27-20. Go Bills! I'm gonna be so heartbroken if I have to do another video about us losing to the Chiefs in the playoffs. I can't do it! And that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen, for our divisional round NFL predictions. Like I said in the beginning of this video, it's pre-recorded and there probably will not be a video tomorrow on Thursday. I apologize for that, but I should be back Friday with the Denver vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Show support, turn that bell on. I try to post every single day. And with that being said, take care and I will see you in the next upload.